Hello traders, hope you guys are good and welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Dumelo, and in this channel we'll talk about everything Forex, from trading strategies, market breakdowns, and also psychology tips. So if you enjoy this type of content, make sure that you subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and I hope you enjoy today's video. We're going to be talking about Wyckoff, just a basic introduction, nothing complicated, and I hope you enjoy it. Sit back, relax, and take out your notes. Without wasting any time, let's get right into it. So we've talked about liquidity, we've talked about market manipulation, and we also talked about supply and demand. Now, with all that said, it will be impossible for us not to include Wyckoff, because Wyckoff also encompasses that in its theory. So basically, think of Wyckoff as a theory about how the market moves. So essentially, it suggests that the market moves in a certain cycle, and each and every phase of that cycle has a particular meaning to it, right? And if you are a smart money trader, each and every cycle can inform you on how the market is moving, or how the market makers are moving the market, or what they're doing in a particular phase of a cycle. So basically, with the Wyckoff theory, there's your accumulation phase, right? Let me write this down. Accumulation, right? An accumulation is here at the bottom, right? Could look like a consolidation, right? Now, accumulation is when they accumulate funds. They gather up their funds in order to push the market high. How do you know it's an accumulation? If you see manipulation of the lows, and also break of structure to the upside. So in this instance, an accumulation is confirmed by a breakout from this resistance point over here. Now, in the liquidity video, I did mention that if you have price stuck like this, it's gathering up liquidity from both angles, right? Why is that so? When the market is going up and reaches a certain point, like this one, to retail traders, it's known as a level of resistance. But so far we know that, okay, if the market is turning at this point, there are people who have their buy orders here. And whenever the market reaches this point, there are people who are going to place their buys here, right? Without waiting for any confirmation. And they're going to have their stop losses resting above that area of quote-unquote resistance. Above that area, people who are anticipating a breakout above that area will have their buy stops resting above this area of resistance, right? Similarly to when you have the support over here, people will be buying, or people will be selling. People will be selling when the market comes here. People will be buying when the market comes here, right? So there are people like here who have their sell stops resting below this area of support. Also, there are people who have their stop losses who are buying, who have their stop losses resting below this area. So this is what you get with an accumulation. So a basic accumulative pattern would look like this. The market was coming down, right? And then you have this support over here, right? Market goes up, sees a resistance, respects it, goes down, right? So it means that, okay, the support has now been violated, but then now the market is respecting this low. This is your new support, right? So what normally happens is that when the market goes back to retest the support, because a lot of people are anticipating buys from this area, right? There tends to be market manipulation. You should understand this by now. And with this market manipulation, you have important point or the important part of this accumulative pattern, which is the spring. And how do you confirm this was a accumulative pattern? With a break or structure. And then market goes up. So this is a accumulative pattern. How do you know it's an accumulative pattern? When you have manipulation on the lows and a break of structure to the upside, right? After an accumulation phase, you have what we call a markup, right? This is when market makers have gathered their orders now and have all agreed to push price strong in one direction. You have a markup. Now you can have a reaccumulation, also known to you as a corrective pattern. Same thing happens. And then at some point, you arrive at an area where the market turns. So you have a mini consolidation, right? And the market changes sentiment. That phase is called a distribution. Now, a distribution is an opposite of an accumulation. What is a distribution? Manipulation of the highs. And how do you confirm it? With a break of structure. Now, most of the time, people are confused between reaccumulation and also distribution, right? But how do you confirm if something is a distribution or a reaccumulation? Where the market breaks eventually. So if the market continues to break to the upside, then it's a reaccumulation. But if it breaks previous lows, then it's a distribution. And you can also have a redistribution. So yeah, a basic distribution pattern would look like this. Say the market was going up, right? And then you have this resistance over here, right? The market goes up, but then you see that there was a liquidity grab at that resistance area, right? So a false breakout of some sort. The market goes up again, respects this area over here, meaning that this area over here has been violated, but we're respecting the lows at the same time, right? Now the market goes up for the third time, violates this, and at the same time you get a strong movement to the downside, violating this lows. And with this also, when you see this violation of the highs, a break of structure, previous structure over here, just know that it's a distribution. So yeah, this is a basic introduction. This is a basic idea of what Wyckoff looks like. And we're going to be talking about how you can apply it into your trading on a later stage. But if you stuck to this point and you enjoyed today's video, hope you drop a thumbs up and also subscribe for more content. Thank you for tuning in. Till we meet again. Peace.